Hi, I'm Stephen Todd. It has been my joy since late 1999 when I transitioned out of my senior pastorate into a mission role where I currently serve to train tens of thousands of pastors and leaders all throughout Africa. I've made, I think to this point, 47 separate trips to Africa, and we've just had an incredible opportunity. We spent 11 years inside a massive refugee camp where we saw thousands of pastors and leaders encouraged and trained, where we were able to start a vocational school for the women refugees. My wife Linda was able to come along with me. We were able to buy sewing machines without electricity, just the pedal type sewing machines, and the women were able to learn a trade. We've been able to do so many different things, and most of that is because of the generosity of people like you, partnerships between churches and individuals that have allowed us to do this. In recent years, I've spent a lot of time in Western Africa, and so I just want to show you a few little clips from the last few trips, and I just want to say before even showing you this, thank you. Thank you so much for all your support, all your prayer, and all that you've done to help us do this.
Sometimes it's just hard to believe that so much of the world lives in these conditions. I'm in Liberia, West Africa, which is the poorest country on earth currently, and there have just been so many challenges this country has had, but we're trying to make a difference. And as we train these leaders to help equip them and empower them so they can make a change in their communities and in their country. And they're just such warm-hearted, wonderful people. But here we are, and we're doing the best we can, and we just want to thank all of you for your support and your kindness and your prayers as you help us make a difference. And what we do is try to equip and train leaders who are then going to be able to make an impact in their communities, in their churches, in their villages. And it's working. And sometimes it feels, I've told others, like you're bailing out the ocean with a thimble. But then, like this week, you meet people that are just doing such remarkable things. They're starting orphanages, though they have nothing themselves. They're starting medical clinics with almost nothing to provide medical care, and yet somehow as they start them, God provides resources and things begin to happen to improve the lives of those in the community. The churches are starting to explode in size. In many cases, they're planting dozens of other churches. So that's why we continue to come back to places like this. That's why we continue to invest in not just training, but equipping and helping encourage these leaders so they can be the kind of leaders that really can transform a nation. So thank you for considering investing and partnering with us in this. We are just so genuinely humbled that people would come alongside us, and I'm so thankful for you considering this. I just want to thank you guys. I'm here in Liberia. This is a place I've never been before. This is a refugee camp. It was first established for the civil wars that happened over 20 years ago, but now it's filled with orphans from the Ebola outbreak. It's a devastating place with poverty that's just unbelievable. And we've been meeting with pastors in this little church, trying to encourage them because they are supporting so many of the orphaned children, people who lost all of the adult relatives to Ebola. You can hear the little motorcycle going by here. It's just a desperate place, and I want to thank you for allowing us to come here, because your helping us is allowing us to help them. So you're partnering with us, and together we're making a difference. So once again, we're seeing that Jesus cares for the least of these. Jesus cares for those that are in the margins. And we care. And we are so touched that you care enough to help us.
So I want to thank each one of you. I want to be genuinely grateful. The last 21 years of our lives have been so radically impacted by our ministry in Africa. But at the same time, I realize, had it not been for partners like you, none of it would have ever happened. And so I want to genuinely thank everybody who has helped us do this. And I want to tell you that we are all together making a difference in this world. So God bless every one of you, and thank you for being a partner with us.